And welcome back. I am back playing Spyro the Dragon. 100% completion. We've now completed 2 worlds already. It's flying by, isn't it? As previous, we need to go to the balloonist to advance to the next world. We only needed 1,200 treasure to advance, but you have 3,000, so we're going up and beyond. I can't believe how fast you found so much stolen treasure. Hop on board for Helicopter's world. You are ready. In this episode we're going to do the Homeworld as normal straight away, and then we're going to do 1 level, and that'll be it. Very interesting world, and as I mentioned in a previous episode, it does add a new game mechanic. First things first, we have to do is catch an egg thief. Quite an easy egg thief if you're quick about it. However, you have to be careful because he does go and jump over that, which means that you can't just continually chase him around in a circle, which can create problems. But if you quit, you'll be fine. Cosmos.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
The dragons just get better and better, don't they? And these enemies are completely armoured, so there's no flaming here. You just have to charge them. Sparks, pick the freaking gems up. And this is the new mechanic I was talking about. Well, we'll soon see. The wizards play a crucial part in this world. They can lift and change platforms, do all kinds of things. In order to stop them from doing it, you have to kill them. Now, normally, if you're quick enough, you get by. But this guy is always too quick. But we'll get round to him. Don't worry about it. This is just one of the levels here in Magic Crafters. Okay, I'm just going to kill some sheeps because I'm very low on health. 1 Sparks, keep up. There's a lot of enemies on this cliff, but they're worth a lot, so as you can see, we can now get round this guy, or woman, or whatever. And once the wizards are dead, their magic is returned, well, destroyed, or whatever you want to call it. And we've got an egg thief here, that simply goes around a very simple circle around this little area. He's not very difficult. There's a lot of egg thieves in this world, but I'm sure you'll have no problem with them. You've had enough practice by now, hopefully. Here's another world. Another dragon. Xantor.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
Supercharge is very important. It's used in these levels quite frequently, and it's simply what these arrows were. You guys were probably wondering, but for now, I'm just going to do that. That was probably quite quick, but there was actually a chest here that was completely solid. The ones which you have to use the fireworks on and the cannons and things. Well, Supercharge can now break them. In fact, Supercharge can break any chest. Any chest you like. Very useful thing. I'm just going to collect this dragon. There is Crystal Flight behind there, but we're going to leave that for a while.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
Spyro's always cutting off the different dragons. And we're gonna go around here. First we're gonna take the low path. As you can see, the wizard is manipulating the land. And new enemies. They're not a big deal. As you can see, here is the balloonist. I believe he wants 10 dragon eggs. But as you can see, we've already got them. So we could go to the Beastmaker's world, but we're not going to. Or maybe it's not, maybe it's 6 eggs. Well, regardless, we have 7. So we have enough to satisfy him. There's another level, but again, we're not going to touch that yet. We're just going to finish off the Homeworld as quickly as possible, mind. Another level, Wizard's Peak, particularly good level. Some good music from that. That was a nice 25 gems there, and a nice chest. And we go around here, we get a key. Now I bet you're thinking, whoa, we haven't seen a chest like that. Well, that's where you're wrong. Well, actually, that is where you're right. We haven't seen it yet. However, we will in a minute. Simply guide from here. And there's a light in here. More importantly, there is the chest. Some of you probably saw the chest at the opening earlier on, but I ignored it. And that was a swift 300 gems and 3 out of 3 dragons. So we're going to start on the first level without any further ado. Well, after I've SRS hard. Okay, we're going to go into the first level, Alpine Reach. The levels get harder now. You may see me dying a fair bit more, which is unfortunate, but the gems in this place are that little bit harder to get now. Giant enemies, very easy to kill. Oh! That was a dick move. That was a horrible dick move. Yeah, I got him that time. The enemies in this level, like the wizards, like to do all kinds of crazy things to ruin your day. So you'll have to get used to that. As you can see right here. Look at this. This is actually surprisingly difficult to do, unless you get the timing exactly right. I always like the noise those enemies make when they die. It's like, ow. And there's an area over there. That is a semi-secret area where we're going to right now. Zane.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't think so.
Gotta love the dragons in this world. Some of the dragons do have really nice voice acting and lines, but some of them just don't. This is a very difficult glide, but I think I'll make it just about. My stupid sound. These are big ass wizards, but a simple flame will take them out. A quick flame, as a dragon once said. As long as you take them out quickly, so they don't get a chance to use their attack, should do alright. Now, here is a particularly nasty piece of wizardry. But if you get the timing right, you should be alright with it. These enemies can't actually damage you. Once you get closer, they just freak out. But they're some of the most annoying enemies, that's for sure. And from here, we're going to glide over here. This is where we would have glided to from up there originally if we didn't go to the semi-secret area. Just kill this sheep. Get through, just barely. I hate those ones that require quite difficult timing. As you can see, there's stuff everywhere, but we can't get to that yet. There are loads of chests with fireworks in. Again, another complete douchebag of a wizard. What a douche! What a complete douche! Oh, I'll get him back for that. Ooh. Quite difficult timing. It's worth watching them for a little bit. Like, not what I did, of course. Well, I didn't collect the gem from that guy. There, we got it that time. We're racking up the gems. Eldred.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Oh, that guy again. I think that's at least the third time now that he's cropped up. How many's in this world? A whopping 500 is in this world. You probably heard the egg thief then. I'm gonna get around to him yet. Just a pit with those tough guys in. No big deal. We're over halfway there now already. Quite a long level this, as you can probably tell. The sounds. It's another simple place, as if these enemies are in any way threatening. You'll die to a wizard 10 times before you die to one of them, trust me. Probably more than 10 times. Because they actually kill you outright a lot of the time. Another rider. Come down here. That's what I thought. And we're at the end of the level, but we've still got quite a lot of treasure to go yet. Xander.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the Magic Crafter world.
Another dragon which seems cut off at the end. It's very unusual. Maybe they were like right on the edge of this space for this game, and they just had to like cut. If they just cut a few more corners like that, they'd be able to just fit it on the disc. It's a very difficult glide, but you can just about make it to these. Flame that, move on. Flame that, move on. Flame that, then do a jump backwards. Only a single gem, but a high worth gem, so it's, of course it's worth getting them. It's always worth getting them, because we're going for 100%. And this is where the egg thief was. Kelvin. So is he hot?
Remember that these blue thieves haven't stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world. Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
29. We're really racking up the dragons. Again, the best strategy by far is to just go straight for them and not mess about in the slightest. The sound is a bit... I should stop mentioning it really. Yeah, the sound's fine. The sound's fine. I think it's fine, Steve. We're almost done now, as you can tell. Don't tell me I've done it. Yes, I haven't left any treasure this time. Woo. I don't even know what's happened to the music now, but it doesn't matter because we're at the end of the level. Because we've got everything. That was actually fairly quick. But we're going to end that this episode off today. Actually, before we end this episode off, I'm going to very quickly complete the flight level, since it's rather easy. By the way, in order to get past this wizard, you need the supercharge, which is why it's there. And we're going to supercharge our way straight into this, but first, SRSR. Okay, and booyah! Into the crystal flight. Quite a difficult flight, if I do say so. Through a lot of experimentation, I found the best strategy is to immediately go for these flyers. However, it's very difficult. You have to try and get 4. If you've got 4, you've got a good chance. As you see in the top right, I do have 4. And now you have to get them all in this pass. As you see, I missed one. So I'm going to go back around again. Once you get these though, it becomes pretty much a doddle from that point onwards. I think it's best to try and get this one right here. If you get the exact helicopter, well, not helicopters, planes that I got there, you might have an easier time getting these. Obviously not. There is a particular set that I tried to always get. It always gave me a bit of an extra chance. The difficulty is getting that one. You have to pull it very, very quickly. Like I say, this is one of the harder ones. Just trial and error until you get these. It's pretty easy after that. And there we go. We've got those, so I'm just going to cheekily get this gate and then do the level as was intended. It's pretty straightforward from here as long as you don't mess it up. And I'd be very careful if I were you, because I won't want to mess it up. After getting those helicopters. As you see, I've already got this gate. You can see the remains of it there. And hard left into the last gate. Then a hard right again to get this treasure chest. Hard left. Pretty tough little scenario there. But I'm sure you'll manage. As you can see, I'm putting it tight here, but it's more than manageable. And there you go, that's how you do it. $300. Exactly 1 minute 20. Excellent. And that's 300 more treasure to add to the booty. We've just broke the 4,000 mark, which is quite an achievement. But that's where I'm going to leave it off for today, guys. I've been Metic32 playing Spyro the Dragon. And I will see you next time. Ciao for now.